I don't know, something is wrong with the something's wrong with the frame rates. For some reason, it's really high. Yeah, I don't know. It's going to be, my mouth's going to go tit, 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 tit. Yeah, frame rates are too high, but I am on now. Oh, Get a Van Adventure. Adventures. Dave, my frame rates are way out of whack. So my mouth might be not syncing with my video. I'm doing well, Dave. And you know what? You did that taste test on the cucumber potato chips. So I went and bought a bag, and I don't know what they cost you there, but here they're $4, $3.99 plus tax. And I tried them because I don't like the pickle ones for some reason. I don't know why. So I tried them out. There's a couple more from China. So, anyways, I made a video, and I'm going to post it hopefully next week here. And I don't like them. I don't know why. I just yes, they have a, to me, well, my taste buds might be different than yours, but I have, they tasted to me like they were a hint of, yeah, cucumber, but I don't know. I just didn't like the aftertaste after you kind of chewed it and swallowed it and stuff. I just didn't like the aftertaste. But I did try them. There's one called Smoky Chicken or Smoky something, or maybe it's chicken or something. So I tried that. Just finishing up my iced tea. So how are you doing? I saw your couple videos there about the other um, your other website. Yeah, they were weird tasting, to me, anyways. Um, your other site, the Burnout one, I watched a couple videos on there. I didn't do any commenting or anything, but I didn't finish. I have to go back and finish because I like to give a thumbs up, and I like to mostly I like to comment if I can. So just let me know when, if you can, just let me know if the video kind of hesitates, because I'm getting 53% dropped frames, which is not good. That's a little too high. And sometimes I'll be sitting in this very same spot on the same Wi-Fi, and I get zero drop frames. So I think maybe it's because I'm using, like, I don't have my own Wi-Fi. Probably like you, a lot of times when you're uploading, you're using, or you're watching, you're using other uh, Wi-Fi's that are, for the public. I do. I keep freezing. Yeah, I know. Damn, I can't fix that on the fly either. That's why when you came on and said hi there the first time, I was already offline. And even for me, when I'm talking, my lips are moving just slightly slower, but I don't freeze. But they're moving just slightly slower than. So I think there's probably a lot of people on the Wi-Fi here. That's probably why it's doing that. And when they go off, well then. But you see, I can't fix anything on the fly. I can't change to another service provider because I'll be off and then have to go back on. So let me just see. I've got some music here I recorded to play in the background, and so for me, okay, I can barely hear it. Oh wow, now it's getting louder. Yeah, I mean, for me, I hear it through my speakers, But when I play the video back, or when I play the live stream back, it's not bad. You keep freezing. Yeah, I know. I'm frozen. So no, I'm not freezing. I just stopped moving. Well, it's nice to see you here, brother. That's fantastic. Uh, haven't talked to you in a while, and yeah, I've been following along your car there that you're welding up and getting all painted up and getting ready to go. Looks good. So at least now the winter is finally gone. I mean, the trees are finally getting green here in Alberta. Finally, there's tiny leaves on them, and that had happened more than a month ago back in Vancouver when I was there, like early April, in even late March it starts. Are you glad to be home? Uh, Great question, by the way. Yes and no. Um, Alberta, Medicine Hat, where I'm at, is my home city because, not just because, like my sister and her family lives here. That's the only relations I have here. Um, oh no, I do have an uncle and an aunt that lives here. But that doesn't mean I have to come back here to live. I have to be in Alberta though for 182 days of the year, like that's 6 months. So I've got to be in Alberta. Otherwise, they take away my Alberta health care. Uh, and then if I'm gone, if I'm in Vancouver, the doctor phones me and says, "Well, can you come in for your appointment?" And I said, "Well, not tomorrow. I've got to drive all the way from Vancouver." So, and he says, "Well, why don't you just move there then?" So if he gets frustrated with it, he'll say, "Well, you're in BC." See, now that song is way too loud. He says, um, if he says, "Well, you're there too much," he'll cut me off of the Alberta healthcare. Then I won't have any healthcare. So, yes, I like to be here. The only problem is there's a couple of problems. When I go to Vancouver, I can deal with the cold. This year it was cold, even early November. It was like minus 19 or something, and it rarely gets -5 in the winters in Vancouver. And here it gets -30, -40. So I don't think I could do that in my van. It's too cold. Even though I do have a diesel heater, it's just the fact of the air blowing underneath the van. That's where, you got to board it up so the wind doesn't blow underneath there. So I can deal with the cold better. But the heat here in the summer, it was like 45 degrees outside, and it's 3 or 4, I mean, in the shade, in the wind, windows open, it's 4 to 5 degrees hotter inside the van. So if it's 40 outside, it's at least 40, 45 inside here. So you're just sweating your balls off when you get that the heat you can't deal with. You can only take so much clothes off, and that's it. You're sitting here in the nude. So, and in BC, I don't even have a winter jacket. It's just a summer jacket that I wear all the time. So I don't really know if it's nice to be here. I guess I could go somewhere else. I don't want to go to Calgary. I know Vancouver's a big city, but it happens to be just right there on the coast. Unless I go across to the island. Oh, hey, how you doing, Sky? I'm going to be freezing up. My video is going to be freezing because I have like this. Whenever I don't care what I'm using, whether I'm using StreamYard or whether I'm using Streamlabs. If somebody else is using the Wi-Fi here, I'm in public Wi-Fi. My drop frames are horrendous. So I'm going to be freezing up every now and again. Oh, Tommy from She Devil is in here. And Lance, Nate, what the heck are you doing in here? Are you lost? Hey, brother, I got a lot of brothers and sisters coming in. Hello. Fantastic. Nice to see you. And if you guys aren't subscribed to everybody, please do so. I don't know if, Ghetto Van Adventure, Dave, pops in every now and again when he can. Appreciate it very much. I don't know if I have your thing programmed in my Streamlabs to. I think. Well, Tommy, do you know how to? Well, you know. I don't have to ask if you know how. You do know how to drop a link of. Try Ghetto and see if that comes up. Exclamation point Ghetto. See if that comes up. And yeah, Lance is in the house. A couple of beautiful dogs he's got. At least you can curl up at night. Warmer upper in the wintertime. Yeah, I'm not too sure whether that's going to work or not, but oh, there. Thanks, Tommy. We'll see if that works or not. It might take a minute. If it doesn't work, then you have to do the whole link. I don't have them. Probably don't have Dave programmed into the system yet. And then I always look back. Usually, I try to look back at to see who was in, and I add them in. It's too bad there wasn't a way to automatically add them in. Oh, I know why it doesn't work. It doesn't matter who you type in, it won't work. Because all those are set through Stream Elements. And I have Stream Elements turned off. Aha! That's why. Yeah, my frame rates are staying at 53%, which means half. So you're seeing every other frame. Boom, da, boom, da, boom, da, boom. Damn. Like, damn it. Yeah. I'm scared to turn Stream Elements on, because then Streamlabs won't work. I think. I don't know. I can do that. Let me give it a try. Stream Elements. Let's go there. Now we're doing, heavy multitasking. Log in. Let's log in with YouTube. Log in with, YouTube. Let's try YouTube. And it's scrolling, or rolling. Keep that doggy rolling, ride. Okay, we'll just have to wait. 54% drop frames. Ghetto Van Adventure, Dave. What does Dave say? Us Canadian boys have to stick together, Wayne. Yes, you better believe it. Your chat is way behind YouTube chat. Yes, I know. The chat window, there's a 6-second delay. That is always, doesn't matter what program you use, that's always a delay. Anything that you type on the chat window that you can see on beside my picture will be later than the YouTube chat. That's why I don't go to YouTube chat window too much, because it is way out of line. Oh, okay, so wait a minute now. Finally logging in to Stream Elements. Right on. And if it hurries. Okay, join channel. Let's see what happens there. What's the matter now? In order for the bot to function, I have to put it in. Oh, did I take it out of the whole studio? What? Okay, hang tough, you guys. Thanks for hanging in there. Now it's going to take me to my homepage. Sorry, guys. Oh, Stream Elements is running? What the heck? I didn't think I started it. So if it doesn't work now, that's only because I don't have Dave put in there yet. Try exclamation point she, because I know you're in there. Did you get your mail yet, Tommy? Laugh out loud. This one is my favorite. Laugh out loud. This is one of my favorite westerns. We're watching a spaghetti western. Took number 3. Okay, wait a minute now. Took number 3 to Vancouver, and it wasn't too bad. Some rough areas, especially the last bit. Nice. Oh, John. Nice belt, Wayne. Very cool. I will do unboxing the next time I get to it, bro. Okay, cool. Oh, nice bracelet too. Okay, yeah, you got your bracelet, and I hope I made it to adjustable, so it doesn't matter what size your wrist is. You can. Stream Elements is running. What do you know? Oh, there you go. It does work. Tommy is in there. So unfortunately, I don't have Dave put in there yet. Unfortunately, and sorry about the choppiness or the freezing every now and again. Have to live with that. I can't go out and log into another service provider. There is another one here. I got Shaw, and then I got this hotel over here that pumps out free Wi-Fi. But if I go off, well, then I'm offline and I'm out, and then I got to come back on. So forget that noise. And then you can see, yeah, there is quite a delay. My delay happens the opposite way. It comes on the screen over, which way? Over there. And then it comes on the YouTube side later. It fit my other pants. Okay, now fill me in there, John. What do you mean by it? It fit your other pants? That doesn't... I hope it's long enough. I made it 45 inches. Yeah, She Devil Adventures, how are you doing? That's Tommy. She's one of my. Well, you're a subscriber too. There are a subscriber. You're a moderator too, there, John. I think I made you one last time you're on, or time before. But Tommy is an excellent moderator. I sent her a bracelet also, and I'm hoping she's going to get it soon. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, parts you meant. Oh, parts. I read it wrong. They're awesome, bro, and it fits other parts too. It fits other parts. Oh, okay. Well, at least I hope it's long enough. So, is the music too loud, guys? Is it distracting? It's funny, the music coming out of my speakers don't go back into the microphone and have like an echo going on. Yes. Yes, you're blue. Yeah, you got a wrench. So the black and the silver, or the gray, I made it like mine with the silver, the black on the outsides, and some people like the other side. The only problem, if you wear it that way, well, then the buckle is, the tongue is backwards. So, I haven't checked the mail today. Well, I sent yours a couple of days after I sent John's. And then, I don't know if you guys know Hope Bus. They're called Hope Bus. Well, Victoria, she wants to order a belt for her husband. And I told her, like, the shipping is just stupid in Canada. It costs $26 to ship it to John, and it's going to cost $20 to ship it to Victoria. And she says, well, maybe they're going to be coming across Canada here this summer sometime. She said, maybe we could pick it up. But if we don't meet up somehow, you don't hear the music. Okay, well that means it's low enough. And then you see, this is a web camera. It's not the camera on my laptop. And this camera is usually very good, but it's night out, and then I got this light. I picked up this light. Look at it. Cool. And these fold up. So at least I have some light now on the subject. Yeah, see, anyway, forget the drop frame rates. Turn music up. Well, I could, but then you won't hear me. Anyway, what's his name? Danny Staten. If you know Danny Staten channel or Dan's daily blog, he doesn't like the music. He likes to hear Def Leppard or Judas Priest or something like that. He calls this music sleepy music. Just supported your channel. Well, there you go. You're gaining, at least people are gaining subscribers when they come to view my screen, my stream. And I want to apologize again for the freezing up if it does. Somebody who said that? Somebody said it was you're freezing every now and again. Oh, that was Dave from Ghetto Van Adventure. He said you're freezing up. So sorry about that, guys. And I usually do. I'm all screwed up here. I've been thinking a lot about why do I bother with YouTube. I made a video when I first started. It might have been Dave from Get a Van Adventure. He got tagged from somebody to do a video, and he tagged me. I think it was him, on why I started YouTube. Now, I started YouTube, and I've been thinking about that all the time, that I don't, it's not the money part that YouTube gives you when you get somewhere. It's just that they hang all these carrots in front of your nose. So you got the first 100. You got to get there, and then it's 500 to get the community tab, and then it's 1,000, and then after that the numbers don't matter anymore, except the more people that watch you, then when you get monetized, you can make money. Well, my whole thing was not really to make money. The reason I started YouTube in the first place was a place to store my videos. When I went across Canada, my hard drive got full, and I figured, wow. And I was erasing things and putting more on, erasing things and putting more on, and then getting an external drive. That's me freezing up in Ontario, Canada. Well, Dave was on earlier from Ghetto Van Adventure. I don't know if he's still here, but hey, we have some more Canadians, Dave, if you're here. Because Dave says, hey, we got us Canadians got to stick together. But yeah, I started YouTube simply to put my videos somewhere online. And then I even had to beg my friend. I said, hey, why don't you subscribe to me to see how it all works? So he was my first subscriber, the guy who looks after my mail when I go to BC. And then I got another subscriber, and before you know it, you have a few. And I got to Quebec on my way back. I stopped in Quebec. Somebody said, hey, now that you're here in Quebec, why don't you come visit? And he would do 2 live streams per day, every day. So when I got there, I sat beside him. And I had 40 subscribers at that time. Like 4 years ago, I only had 40 subscribers. And I sat on the live stream, and it was all about drones. He's called Canadian Drone Hub today. He was called something else. But I went on Canadian Drone Hub live with him, and by next morning I had 140. So I gained 100 subscribers just overnight. And then oh wow, people are watching my videos or something. Or so now I felt like, well, now I have to make videos kind of a little better than just videoing and not really editing and just putting them up there, just a place to store my stuff. I guess I could have made them all private so nobody sees them, but that's why I started YouTube, just because it's not for the money part. I'll never get rich on it anyways, so I don't bother. Hey, I went from 55 drop frames down to 54. So wowee. Well, it's nice to see you guys in the house here. That's great. I don't know. It's 8:45 here, so it's 9:45, 10, 11. It's midnight, close to midnight where some of yous are. Oh, did you? Oh, thanks, John. This is another Canadian brother of mine. I love the guy. He's just a comedian. Sometimes I never know whether he's telling a joke or is it true. And if I ever get a chance, I don't know, I can't even get to Mexico to get my teeth fixed. I should have went in April when it was like $600. Now it's $2,000 a month later. So I guess I have to sit down and fork out the money and go get my teeth fixed, or wait till I guess in summertime. That's when it's high. I mean, and especially now that the COVID is kind of relaxed a bit, people are probably traveling more. So I don't know. The only money I get is old age. Everybody that's in Canada gets the same amount of money for old age. It's the CPP that's different. And if anybody's out there that's retired and gets old age and CPP only, they know how much I make, roughly. And it is not much. So I really got to watch what I buy. And I figured, okay, no, that's one reason I would like to get to be monetized, is because I won't refuse the money, but I'll take everything that I get and pay it forward. Because I was kind of a religious person in the first place, but somebody right here where I'm parked right now at this very moment, I woke up one day and I had an envelope on my windshield, and I went, what the heck is going on? Somebody is telling me don't park here overnight, and there was almost $500 in there, $470 in cash. And then I made a video the next day about, is God real? And someone saw me and said, I seen you struggling with life, and may God bless you and keep you, and gave me that money. I did pay forward some of that money, not a lot, and it's not necessarily giving money to someone, it's paying forward in any way, shape, or form that you can. And usually if I give money away, well then I need the money myself. So if I could get monetized on YouTube, I would take that money and forward it, simply because I did believe in God, and it just strengthened my faith. I do want to go to heaven. And some people say, well, I have another guy in Vancouver that said there is no God. Well, the only way you can find out is die. Then you'll find out. And it doesn't matter how long it takes, even if it takes 100 years from now. When you're dead, the second God comes and wakes you up, it's just like an instant. They say it's like blinking your eyes. You can take a blink, you're dead and you're awake. 100 years later, 1,000 years later. You remember that, John? I made a video of it and showed us the letter. Yeah, it's right. That's right. And I think I was going to go to Vancouver shortly after that, so I took the money and run. But that was, it just made me cry, because why would somebody? They don't know me. I had three goals when I started van life. So let me explain this to the four of you that are in the house. I had three goals. One goal was to go across Canada. Accomplished. I went across Canada twice already. Another goal was, while I was doing that, was put my feet in the Pacific and put my feet in the Atlantic on each. While I wanted to go to all three oceans, but I didn't quite make it to the North Ocean, the Beaufort Sea or whatever it's called. So I went to the both oceans on either end, put my feet in the water, accomplished that. And then another goal that I had, my last goal, which I have not accomplished yet, is when I thought about it, like, you guys don't know me in person, and you don't really know that I'm a grumpy guy. I'm a real grumpy guy. The slightest little things will piss me off, and I know that. And no matter how hard I try, I can't stop. And I don't need to be grumpy, So that was another goal, to discover and understand and change why I am a grumpy person, and how to change that. Well, I've had 69 or 70 years. I'm 70 years old coming up in the next couple of months here. I've had 69 years of training on how to be grumpy. That doesn't mean I can't stop being grumpy overnight. And I don't mean grumpy. There's even that's a mild word. So it's no wonder I don't really have any friends. I have a bigger family and friends online, you guys, than I do actual physical friends. Because when people know me, you know what? That's one thing. What I do is, when I meet somebody, it's the first. You can only have a first impression once. So I'm thinking about it when I meet a new person. I'm thinking, how am I? I have to put an acting on to make them kind of like me. I hate to be disliked. So that's why I don't have like many physical friends, because I I I I bugger it up. Wow, 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 wow. So I try to do the best I can. Ghetto Van Adventures just supported. Ghetto Van Adventure just supported your channel. Ghetto Van Adventure just supported your channel. Is that, you're talking about me? He's been a subscriber for a long time to me. Well, that's the thing. Oh, Nate's still here. Nate, that's the thing. I am kind of the same. Well, kind of. I try to be the same person online as I am in real life. I hate to be an actor and act online and make it. The only thing I don't show you is um, the grumpy guy that I am. The only reason I don't do that is I figured, like, why? It won't do any good. I can stop there. You see, that works. And I think if I become a grumpy, because my family is you guys, and I'm a grumpy person, you may never come back and watch me because it happens in real life. I meet somebody and I'm grumpy, not to them. It's just that's 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 the that's what I put out. That's what I portray is like that, and it's easy to do. Like I say, you know, um, you all know what a narcissist is. Well, I'm almost there. Like when I argue with someone, I'll never lose, never. It's because that's what a narcissist is. He'll argue to the end, and he'll change everything. And I try to be honest online, but I probably to friends here and things. I probably lie a lot, is because that's what narcissists do. They lie to make everything work for them, and I know I'm doing that. If I could only just stop. Well, one day, maybe when I turn 70 at the end of July, I have a new birthday, a new year. It's just going to be 70. So maybe I can turn over a new leaf. Yeah, there you go. A grumpy old fart. That's exactly, exactly it. Oh, my drink is gone. Yeah, I did have a. Let's see if is the text backwards or forward. Oh no, it's forward. That's because you see the text is forward, but when you point, it's the wrong way. So when I flip the camera so that it points in the right direction, then all the text is backwards. Well, the drop frames have never ceased. Oh, I forgot to set that up. Oh, hey, Ava Porterfield and friends. Hello, everyone. Well, look at that. I, you make me feel like, what am I doing wrong? Oh, anybody new coming in? I'm freezing up. I know my mouth probably not syncing with the words. The only thing live streaming does is the music or the audio is always up to snuff. Because that's the easiest and it doesn't lag. But everything else lags, like my video. And I'm sure it doesn't matter how many people are in the house. It's my end, and I'm here at the like kind of a public Wi-Fi. Runny, my friend. You grumpy bastard, you! You must have been hearing that. Ava Porter, yes. Yeah, I was saying, you make me feel guilty because I do come, I do watch, and sometimes I don't even say hi, but I am in there and I try to give my support that I can. Sometimes you don't even know I'm there. Like Grace was here in my house in my stream last time, and I said, "Oh, you all make me feel bad because I don't say anything." And then I raided with her, and Tommy was here at the time, and we raided over there. Hey, two of us or three of us went over and raided hers. So I did my part. So it's nice to see all the family and friends here. This is fantastic. I don't have hundreds of people. I'm not one of those that have hundreds of people coming in and watching. But when I do, all of yous are my family, and I love all. Oh, I have a saying, and it comes from. Does anybody know what the saying is? I usually say it lots of times, but Michael Santana. If anybody knows Michael Santana, you've heard of him. He's one of my favorite brothers. He turned me around. He did send me a lot of money also. I appreciate him very much. The saying or the words are, if nobody has told you they love you today, let me be the first. I love each and every one of you very much. And thank you for coming to my stream. And just remember that I do love you. So that I like that saying. It's perfect. I may overuse it. But it's because I've discovered that each and every one of you are my brothers and sisters, and whether you like it or not, just remember Jesus loves you, and I do. So, thank you. Yeah, we've got supporters on this time. It's great supporting everyone, and nice to see everybody here. Great, and I hope the music's not too overpowering, and we don't need to have a bunch of music playing in the background if not necessary. Although I went to a few live streams and I heard some music in the background, and I said, "Hey, that sounds kind of neat." You have to be worried about the kind of music you're playing too, so you don't get strikes and stuff. But, anyways, so the picture in the background there. Let me see if I can move my camera out of the way a little bit so I can show you that. Oh, it's is it locked? No, it's not locked. So let me grab this and move my picture out of the way a little bit. There, that picture in the background, I took that with, well, years ago, a picture colored in Photoshop, and what do you call it? Doubled and flipped upside down, but it's actually smoke. Obviously looks like smoke, but it's colored. So I made that one. Believe it or not, I used to be, well, I guess you can never stop being. I'm a photographer, and I don't show it much. I don't put a lot of still shots up and stuff, and I don't do like scenery. I used to do, like, what do you call it? Well, I started with wedding photography, so I just started, and all I was the camera go-getter guy. Uh, put up all the microphones or the lights or whatever. So then when I started my own kind of business, I got a whole camera studio here in the back of my van. I got all the floodlights, I got backdrops, I got flashes, and I got several 35 millimeter cameras. Not that use film, but I did have a Minolta film camera, but now it's everything digital. But I used to do like abstract photography. Uh, Take pictures of something that you wouldn't know what it is. You have to guess what it is, or close-up photography and things like that. So like animals, or scenery. Not so much of that. So I don't know how to compose those very well, and it's in the eye of the beholder that can make that look that way. Yeah, well, thank you for subscribing to everyone there, and anybody that I don't have typed into the stream elements, I guess I will hopefully remember to put them in again. Um, Getaway Adventure is not in there yet, so I have to put that in. I think I might start putting them in Streamlabs just because, get those going. I have been up since 2 a.m. Started editing. Oh wow. Yeah, you're you're in the future there. You're way ahead. It's tomorrow already, right? Yeah. I've been looking at another computer, something that can hang into the Wi-Fi better or something. I don't know. Just I don't think that'll help. You can't get anything with a better Wi-Fi strength. It just doesn't happen. There's no boosters that I have a boost, kind of a boot, not a booster, but pick up signal better. But it can only go so far, and that's it. You're just out of range. Same, like your phone or something. You're just too far out of range. But I think the music is probably playing over and over again. Where is the music? There we go. Turn it off for a while. 4:05. Holy smokes. Wow. So this is what happened there, Runny. I have a Mavic Pro. I think you know. They're outdated now. They don't make them anymore. But the Mavics is what is the flagship of DJI. That's the one that started that whole the look. After the Phantoms came the Mavics, and those, even my Mavic Pro is still fantastic drone, and anything up. Well, now they got Octo 3, and they got, you know, they're much better. Even the minis are much better. But my drone has been through hell, man. It's crashed. I broke the one of the front legs. They're long legs. I broke one of those off, and then to fix it, what I did was I did have another drone, one that was sitting out, and I lost it one time, and it was sitting out in the rain, and it got ruined. So I bought another one. So I had it sitting up there. So the leg, I just, you know how you put crazy glue and then put some uh, baking soda or whatever it is, and it gets like hard as a rock. Well, that's what I did. And but it looked funny. So then I decided, okay, well, I'll take that other drone and take the leg off of it and put it on this drone. So I have a friend in town here that I do have soldering stuff and everything, but he has it all ready. So I took it over there and we took it apart. I did all the talking and he did all the soldering. So when he put it back together, he doesn't understand. Well, yes, he did understand, but he just got the wires backwards. Um, so I didn't fire it up at that time. So obviously that one motor is going to be turning backwards. So we didn't know it until I took it um, out to fly, and it's sitting on the ground, and I turned it on, and it didn't dawn on me that it sounded a little different. It sounded funny, although you know how the Mavics, they go, woo, woo, they make that extra little whoop, whoop, and yes, it made that noise, but it did sound different. So when I went to lift up, I didn't really realize that. Like I push, I just pushed the buttons up, so it went up a little bit and then flipped over and was on the ground upside down, and then I shut it down quick. So that propeller got broken, and then, well, the minute that happened, well, then I knew that prop was turning the wrong way. So I just called him up anyway, and I told him what was going on. He said, "Oh, we'll just check it out. Take the props off, fire it up, and see if the motors are turning which way." And I figured, oh yeah, they are turning backwards. That one. So I just opened it up again, moved 2 wires. That was it. Now it turns the right way, and away we go. Went out for a flight. Really windy, but I flew anyway. I have the DJI Mavic Air 2 and the Mini. Okay, the Air 2 is a little bit smaller than the Mavic Pro, right? But it's bigger than the Mini. Flies beautiful though, and the cameras are, even my cam. The other day I was out here in the wind, and if you look at the drone, it's going trying to compensate for the wind, but the camera is rock solid. It's amazing how it can be moving like that, and yet the camera is just perfect, and beautiful video. It's just I can shoot in 4K. I don't shoot in 4K simply because a human eye can't even see 4K. So the only reason that you would want to video in 4K or pictures is so that you can zoom in. When you zoom in, you lose nothing. It's just perfect. So that's the only reason. And when you upload to YouTube, they downgrade it anyway. I mean, you can tell it's even if you have a screen that is capable of playing 4K, you still can't see it. Your eyes are only 2K. Well, almost like the 2.7 is a good one to film in if you're going to do it. I have the Mavic Air 2, Oh, I read that already. The Air 2 is the same size as the Pro. Yeah, it's the Air 2 that's um, it's the bigger one. That one flies nice. I had a friend. I got a friend in Vancouver, um, um, Van City Adventure, Daryl. We went to a waterfall. Now, see, that's where a drone comes in perfect. We're standing way up on the hill or up above the kind of the waterfall, and you could see down through the trees. You could see the waterfall there. But he had the Air 2, flew the drone down there, and then right in front of the waterfall. Can't see me. Right in down in front of the waterfall and video. Now, see, you can't. That's you can't put a camera there unless you have a drone. So it was just beautiful. The video that came out of that was just fantastic. So just got to be careful when you were flying down through the trees down to get there. I'm in a panic mode when I fly. I don't know. I don't know my left from my right, so I gotta go either real slow when I'm going like that. So I go into what is it called? Tripod mode is one mode that the Mavic Pro has, and that moves real slow. And I still, when you're going left and right, I still, you know, jerky. I'm not too good with my fingers. the first the first Air was small, like the Mini 2. The first, yeah. And now my friend that is getting into, he used to fly, well, he still does fly. What do you call them other drones that you do whoops with and buzz around, racing type drones? Well, then he started getting into DJI drones. Now he's flying DJI drones because DJI unfortunately makes the best drones. Well, maybe not so much as the they only have one out. I think it's just called FPV, DJI FPV drone. So that's the one he's flying mostly now. And yeah, the FPV. And you can put that in acro mode just like you can in the others, or you can hover it just like a regular Mavic. Uh, I just don't like the looks of that drone. It just seems too. It looks gnarly. But flies nice. That's not the question. If you know how to fly those racing drones, then the DJI FPV drone is a good choice. You just once you learn how to make it work. Oh, audio turn on. Okay, my microphone is still working. Yeah, the FPV drones. So like I'm saying, anybody that's in the house here, if I'm freezing up, I'm sorry. This goes with the. Oh, I can see I need to stretch out the on the video there the name. Rennie, you're exploring with Eden Valley drones. The drones part is I got to put a little bit more of a gap in between there so that the name. I thought about what happens if anybody's name wraps around, and yours does. So got to fix that. There's a few things to fix, and oh, what do you know? It puts a plug in for me. Streamlabs. I wonder. Oh, Streamlabs. Oh, Streamlabs is still working then. Oh, good. I thought once I turned Stream Elements on, Streamlabs wouldn't work anymore, but it does. So that's good. Actually, I wonder. Oh, Stream up close. Okay, there we go. There we go. That's cool. Okay, let's go back to here. Let's sign in to chat. Sign in. Hang on. Anybody that's in the house for 5 minutes at least, minimum. Um, oh, Neil. Neil's in the house. How you doing, Neil? Anybody that's in the house for 5 minutes or more For every 5 minutes you're in the house, you get 6 coins, 6 chips, 6 whatever you want to call them, 6 gold coins that you can gamble with or save. Because I have things you can purchase, like things that play on the screen. They cost money to play a little video, a kind of short little 1-2 second video, but you can save up these chips, and it costs a lot though. It's like you can get a T-shirt. I guess I'll have, once somebody gets there, I'll have to go and buy a T-shirt for them. A few things like that, and what do you call it? Paracord stuff. I'm going to try to make stuff out of paracord and give it away and have it cheaper like that. So there you go. I gambled with 200, and it rolls a 100-sided dice. Oh, what do you know? I made some money because it rolled over. Anything 50%, you got a 50-50 chance of winning. And there you go. Tommy's looking to see how much chips you got, and that's how you do it. Exclamation point chips. And it'll tell you how many chips you have. You have 1,638 chips. Look at that. I have 7,000 chips, but that's because I'm the I'm the host guy. And usually when I gambled lately, I won. Good luck. Oh, what are you doing? A heist. So it's looking for other people to join in the heist, guys. So all you got to do is type in exclamation point heist and a number. Let me just see here. Let me get in because it gives you only a certain amount of time. H, how do you spell that? H-E-I. H-E-I-S-T. And I'll try 200. Let's see what happens there. And I don't know if it must add me in, I think. Neil's getting in there. Oh, too bad you rolled a 10 on the okay, ahoy! Nomadic Vanman has joined the treasure hunt. Ahoy, Neil. You joined the treasure hunt. So now it'll say, hey, matey. Aye, Captain. It's like Captain, what is his name, Jack? Let's see what happens. It takes a little while. They go out on their hunting trip, their heist. They're successful or no. You get where is this site? I have no idea what is going on. Okay, a crew of pirates raids. What am I? Anyways, I can't even read that this because it's so small. The poisonous fog sends half the crew to Davy Jones' locker. Oh no, the rest escape with a handful of plunder and a tale of plenty. Results. Oh, She-Devil made 800, and the rest of us got sent to the Davy Jones locker. Oh boy, a good one, Tommy. Sky, type in exclamation point chips. Well, no, you're not out of the loop. Takes you 2 minutes to get back in the loop. Just type in exclamation point and then the word chips, all one, like don't put no spaces. And it'll tell you how many chips you got. Or coins, I get whatever you want to call them. Because for as long as you're in the stream or in the house here or in the you're gaining chips as you 6 chips for every 5 minutes. It takes you a long time to get anything. That's why some people gamble with them to try to get more, and your luck is a little better, eh? Okay, so there you go. This guy will give you a few seconds here, and we'll see what you got as far as chips go right now. Watching in the background, going back to my editing. Okay. You have 66 chips. Oh, and because you're kind of new and everybody that's under 100, I usually give them 100 chips as a bonus, as an extra. But I don't really have that. Can I? I don't know if I can do that right at this moment, like on the fly. If I do, my frame rate will be stupid. Let's just see what I got here. Let's go to CloudBot anyway. Go to CloudBot and see if I can give you 100 extra. So you get 106. I do that for everybody. And then if you go below 100 and you get some more, then I usually give you some more. So loyalty, here we go. Let's go for points. Ronnie Braun, oh, wow, he's second highest there with 2,000. Then She Devil, you're in third place. Wow. And here we go. We got Charlie Grace, who was in last time. I'm going to give her oh, there's a whole bunch of people that need chips. But anyways, I'm going to look for. You had 66, you said. Okay, here you are. Here you are. Let's give you an extra 100. So put a 1 in there and then go for save. There you go. So now when you go exclamation point chips, you should have 166, unless the time goes by and then you get some more. Charlie Grace. Oh, here's Lance. Not Lance. Nate. Nate was in here. He was in for 10 minutes. So he's got 12 points, but he's got now an extra 100. There you go. That one's updated. And okay, there's Wakey, Hitch Up and Tow, Ava Porter. She was in there. Well, I don't know, was it she? If she or her hubby was in here. They're going to get an extra 100. There, getting everybody up to par. Snow Debs. I don't know who that is really. Charlie Grace. Let's give her. She's only got 6, so let's go 106. There we go. 106. There, we're getting done. 3 more to go. Snow Deb. I don't know who that is, but well, she's got 6. 106. There we go. And I think I got 2 more. So I got everybody covered, at least. Hitch Up and Tow, Mark. Mark has got 18, so that's 118. I should make it 1,000. Give everybody 1,000 extra. Sometimes it's hard to get points. Well, if you only get 6 every so often. Wakey, Paul, got 24. Well, now he's got 124. And then it's easy to lose them. You gamble and you lose. Okay, I must have missed something. Looks like my luck changed. Yep, you made a pile of money that time. Watching in the background, Sky typed in her chips, and it said, "Oh, now it says you have 166." I know it. You can. I think that there's a limit to how much you can bet. It's like maybe it's 1,000 or something or other. And if it's all your chips, like Mo Bang for your bucks, Tim. I mean, they're free chips, so I guess you can gamble with them. You're not losing anything. You're just losing kind of play chips. But all it takes is one roll, and they're gone. You know, like that when you go exclamation point gamble and then an amount. You're rolling a 100-sided dice, and that one's a 50-50 chance of actually getting something, because from 0 to 50 is you lose, but from 50 and up you can either make your money back or double your money or 3 times your money or 5 times your money. So if you get a 99 or 100, you get 5 times. So it'd be nice to have gamble with 1,000. Oh, where you gamble, do you mind being called by your real name, or Sky will work. You just type exclamation point and then the word gamble and then a space and then an amount. So if you got like 166, you could bet the whole thing, or you could bet 100 or 66 or whatever you want. But exclamation, whenever you want to talk to the bot, you always type in exclamation point, and then you have to know what words to type in. Gamble is one of them. Slots is another one. Heist is one. What else is there? Even I forget. There's a scrolling across the bottom is a website. If you go to that website, okay, what happened here? Somebody who gambled? Oh, She Devil gambled with 100. Oh, you rolled 58, which means you made money. There you go. You doubled your money. You got your money back plus an extra 100. Oh, cool. Okay, this guy's going to try the whole works. Go for it. Good luck. They're imaginary chips. Ooh, you just made it 53, which means you now have 332 chips. So what is that? Doubled? Yeah, you doubled your money. You got your money back plus that amount. Oh no, wait a minute. You got 504 chips. So you made, I don't know how much that is. Doubled or triple or your money doubled. Wow. Good roll. You were demonstrating. Well, yeah, don't blow it. You're doing pretty good tonight. That's very good. You're actually probably in second place now. Well, I'm the high guy because when I experiment and stuff, I didn't win that by just winning. I didn't give myself chips, but I like to play those things on the screen. Like let me play one for you. Where do I do that? Right here. Okay. Let me play one for you. Let's see if the bot comes on. And I don't even know how I gamble 504. Drink beer. Well, good luck again. Let's see if my alert box is on, whether it comes up. Is it drink beer or is it beer drink? Beer drinker. I can't remember the way I typed it in. Gamble 504. What did you get? Did you win? It's not giving me an answer. Okay, why not? How come you didn't get an answer there? Let me try that. Gamble. Maybe there's a limit on how much you can gamble. Let me try 600 and see what happens there. Like why did that do that? And the beer drinker didn't work. Maybe it's drink. Maybe it's beer drinker. Let me try that. Let's see what happens. 600. If nothing happens, then that's the limit. There must be a limit on there on how much you can gamble. Why? What's going on there? Wow, my frame rate drops went way up. I'll keep losing. I keep losing live and have to refresh. Oh, really? Yeah, you click the little button so that it's otherwise you're kind of behind. It lags badly. Sorry about that, Tommy. My end, my fault. Sorry. Okay, there we go. I can go check to see how much it actually is. you gamble. Oh, there, see, 400, we're 34. I guess, unfortunately. Oh, you won with a 34? Wow. Now, this is news to me. Let me see why. Let me see why. Go to modules. Gamble. Here we go. Let me see what's going on with preference. Let me see what's going on with gamble minigame. Okay. The minimum amount. Oh, there we go. The minimum amount is 10 chips. The maximum amount is 500 chips. And when you roll from 1 to 25, you get nothing. When you go from 26 to 50, you make your money back. So that's good. It's better than 50% chance of making some money. When you roll a 51 to 75, you get twice your money. When you roll 76 to 98, you get 3 times your money. And when you roll 99 or 100, you get 5 times your money. So that's the way that works. Okay, so its maximum is 500, I guess, that you could bet. And let me just see if I can. Good luck, Neil. 63, right on. 63. Okay, let me try. Redeem. Let's try beer drinker. Beer drinker. I don't know how I. Yeah, thing is, that's I got to remember how I put it in. Okay, let's see what happens there. Oh, there. Watch this guy drink. Can anybody drink a whole pitcher of beer that fast? I should have let it run twice. It costs you see it costs 25 chips to do that, to make that one play. And there is a way that you can look up what. I think if you go to that website that's scrolling across the bottom there, wow, my drop frame rates are getting worse. It's up to 59%. And because it's a Thursday night, there's probably there's a, well, I am, what am I on? Shaw? Because Shaw is, oh no, I'm on the hotel guest Wi-Fi. And if I try to go to Shaw, well, then I have to shut down and come back on. So forget it. I'll just stay here. Sky. So now what do I do to redeem chips? To get more chips, you mean? Let me just see how many you got. Or yeah, well, you know, you can just type in chips, but you probably gambled them all and they went away, right? You lost, unfortunately. Yeah, I don't see you in here at all. I can't add your name. So stick here for 5 minutes and then I'll give you some more. Because when you stay here for 5 minutes, you get 6, and then I can edit it and make it more. Otherwise, I can't add your name though. It's just a fun thing to do, and maybe I don't know. If you go look at that website that's scrolling across the bottom there, then you can see it's Nomadic Vanman.live or something or other. I can't read it; it's so small. But you go there and it'll show you all the things that you can redeem, and some of them are paracord things. Some of them actually a T-shirt. I should be wearing my, because it's warm now. I should be wearing my Nomadic Vanman T-shirt. Nice, you can't lose. Everyone gamble. Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's pretty hard to lose on that one-sided dice. If you do the slot machines, you lose, but you can make more money though. Yeah, Nomadic Vanman doesn't have to be capitalized, but Nomadic Vanman.live, and then you can see in there all the things that you can redeem. One of them is Daffy Duck. Let me just see if I'll do that one because it costs money to do those things. Or it costs chips. So let me just try one. I think it's called Daffy. Redeem Daffy? Let me just see what that one looks like. Okay, let me try that one. Come on, Daffy, you can do it. I guess that's not what it's called. Redeem Daffy? See, I don't even know what the names are. But I can look them up here, though. What am I doing? Sometimes I'm a little bit stupid here. What's going on? I can go to store, and then I can see in the store. Well, there, I can see them all. Well, when I can see them, they're moving. Oh, okay, I know why it didn't work. Da, 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 da. I already have the t-shirt. No way. Well, I already have the t-shirt and some of your paragraph. Did you buy a t-shirt? Wow. I didn't know you bought a t-shirt. I didn't even tell me. Maybe you got it for free somehow. Redeem Daffy Eyes. There we go. Daffy Eyes. Let's see what that does. Come on, Daffy Eyes. Redeem Daffy Eyes. How come it doesn't work? Misspelling. Roll to 43. You can't lose. You can't lose. It's pretty hard to lose on that dice. Very hard to lose on that dice. Flying Mort. Yeah, Daffy Eyes should work. Okay, let's try a different one. Da 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 da. The bottom limit on the gamble is 10 chips. So at least you can. I bought one of your T-shirts last year. Oh, really? Wow. Well, thank you very much. I didn't get to set the. As a matter of fact, when you work on Teespring, they default to a certain price. I always lower it to the. I don't need to make money. I don't. It's not the making money part that I care about. And I won one of your bracelets in the contest a couple of years ago. Yeah, I remember that. All donations are greatly accepted. Another plug for money. It's always happening. Okay, let's try another redeem here. That last one didn't work. Let's redeem money. See what this one does, or if it does. Okay. Give it a minute. There he is. You see that? See, that cost 15 chips to make that play. I can see I have to put it on for a longer period of time because it should go through the thing twice. Let me try another one. Redeem. Let's try that. I don't know. I'm just taking a guess at what it's called. I tried to redeem one, but it did not work. Where did you go? Where did you? Mine didn't work either. I typed redeem thong, but I don't know if I typed it in wrong or right. Let me go have a look. Oh, you can redeem bracelets. Well, I guess I'm showing a picture of the one that I sent to Tommy. So I guess that one's not available anymore. I have to take it off there. Yeah, delete, confirm, delete. There we go. We only got the one left for now. Yeah, thong. Cost 20 points to do that. Why didn't it work? I guess my thing is not to know why. It just didn't work. Wow. I tried the thong one too. And yeah, and it didn't work. Who wrote Sky gambled 100? I didn't know you had points. How did you get 100 real quick? 29. Look at that. Neil's got 700 chips already. Gambled 150. And Sky rolled a 54. No, who did that? Somebody rolled 100. Wow, who's got that 1,300 chips? Just like what, man? Way to go! Holy smoke! Loyalty points. Let's go there and see what's going on. Loyalty, okay. Sky, you're in 4th place already. Excellent. Oh, Tommy, you must have lost something there. You were really high at 2,000 and something. Now you're down 1,500. And no, Ronnie Brown's not in the house today, but he's second high. And then I'm the highest. I thought you lost all your chips there, Sky. Now you've got 1,300. You're up in 4th place already. So where's Neil? Oh, wow, Neil's here. 720 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th place. Rob on the road has just got you beat by 100. Or not even 100, by 9 points. Well, I did go and make the gamble thing easier to win. So at least it's a little bit easier. It's just a pain in the neck when you I think that's why I put the limit of 500, so somebody doesn't bet all their chips and lose. I hate to see losers. I mean, the whole idea is to sit there and have some fun and uh, maybe try to work. There are some things, yeah, they only play on the screen, but they only cost like 10 or 20 or 30 chips. I should rename that to coins or something else. But then I thought if I do that, then people will forget. Well, what do you type to know how many you got? Gold bars or whatever you want to call them. Some booty. Oh yeah, yeah. See, 1,500 now. 1,568. Wow, the lag is completely. It's like a few seconds different in lag there. And then the paracord things, yeah, they're harder simply because what am I going to do? If somebody buys a bracelet or whatever I have in there as paracord, like a bracelet or a keychain or a key fob, I guess I'm the one that's going to have to go with the shipping, and shipping is bloody stupid in Canada. A heist of 200. If anybody wants to get in the heist, now's the time, because it only goes for a few minutes or a few seconds, and then the heist is over. So it's HEI, right? Oops, I gotta spell it right. ST, and I'm gonna go in with 200 myself. So last time Tommy won the whole thing. The rest of us were out. So if anybody wants to get in the plunder, type in what we did there, heist, and then an amount. It can be any amount you want, up to, I guess, there might maybe a 500 limit again. There we go. Neil and Wayne. We're in the we're ahoy. We've joined the heist, joined the treasure hunt. So there's 600 in there. I don't know how it works, and I don't know if it adds it up or gives everybody that much. Oh, Wayne, I bought a t-shirt. I bought the t-shirt. I brought the t-shirt to Medicine Hat last year so you could see it. Oh, yeah, I remember you were wearing it at the time. Okay, what's happening here? A crew of pirates. Ho ho, the entire crew escaped the Black Heart Island alive, and they celebrate a chest of blunder. Okay, so what do we get? I got 380, Neil got 380, and She Devil got 400 again. Way to go. Oh, yeah, and then Stream Elements comes along and try my merch. Yeah, I have a merch on Stream Labs also. One thing, a ball cap. Don't buy it. It's just temporary thing on there just to see how it worked. It's just got Nomadic Vanman thing on the front. But yeah, wow. Well, thank you guys for actually making them purchases. That's fantastic. Yeah, I do remember Sky now. You were wearing it, and I even commented. I think, oh, cool. 17. So you went from 15 to 17. Right on. Well, I thought you made 400 this time. You did. You must have lost again, lost somewhere or something, because that would be down to 13. You must have gambled 200 at one time and lost it. Well, we all made that time. I'm going to show you one. It's horrible odds to win, but when you do win, it's good. I can't remember if it's slots or slot. We'll see what happens here. Because it's like a slot machine, and you gotta, yeah. Oh, I lost twice in a row earlier because I was over 2,000. Yeah, right. Yeah, you were at 25 or something like that once. Okay, I got a heart pulse, a wolf, and a gift. See, all not the right thing. You need to get at least, I think, 2 out of 3 things. Well, there is more. Like there's, I don't know. The odds are no good on that one. Odds of winning are no good. I can change it, which I should do. But you can win more, because I think the highest you can get on the 100-sided dice is 5 times, but you need a 99 or 100. So what is that? 2%. 2% chance of getting the top. So, and the slots they pay higher, but you need to get like 3 things that if you get three Nomadic Vanmans, you get the highest, or 3 heart pulses, or 3 wolves, or 3, what's the other one? A gift. And then there's other ones too. So not a good one. Okay, let me just try and see why did that not redeem correctly. Let's go for redeem. I spelt it correctly and thinking, why didn't it go? Holy smokes, drop frames are up to 60%. Was that 54? I spelt redeem right, spelt dong right, but it simply will not play. No, it would have played it by now. Where is the alert box? Right there in the middle. Let me move it over. It's blank. It is blank. Let's see if another one works. How about, oh, keychain, just to get a keychain is 10,000 points. Or yeah, they're called points on here. 10,000 points. Let me try this one. 15 points to do this one here. Let's see what it does. Oh, and for a bracelet is 10,000 points. What was I going to do? Which one? Oh, yeah. Okay, let me just see here. Redeem. Okay, let's see if this one plays. Enter. See if that plays. I have no control. Oh, there it goes. Hand of God. That one played 1, 2, 3, 4 times, 5 times. So that worked. Cost me 15 points. Oh, whoopee. Whoopee. Holy wow, I've been on for an hour and a half already. My lips, it's like the old time movies from way back. You see the lips move and then you hear the words, or vice versa. You hear the words and then you see the lips move. And I got this light from, did I show you guys this light? It can fold up into a standing light. Like, oh, you had the wire coming out of there properly. So it can be, well, it's pretty bright. And what else can you do with this light? Hang on. Oh, that's why that wire was in the way. Okay. Oh, that's brightness. I guess that's as dim as I can make it. And then there's just straight white light, yellow light, or combination of yellow and white. Got no other colors. But anyway, it was only $10 at who was that? Maybe that was Neil. That said over at the store there was what store was that? I keep thinking Save on Foods. The yellow place. I went over there and I had a look at their stuff there because that's what Neil was saying. They have some cheap things there. They had one light with was cheap also. One light with a webcam part of it. I bought that too, but when I got it here in the van and I started hooking it up, it was focused this far away from my. When I had to pull it up to my face, that far. When you got farther away, it just wouldn't focus. So I just took it back there. I'm using a webcam now anyway. I didn't need another one. I was mostly looking for light. So this one works, which is good. So I don't know what's happening. Is it getting late for everybody? They've all left. Rennie is probably, well, he said he was listening in the background doing some editing, but it's late for them. They're getting up. Or he said it was 4 or 5 in the morning. So it's time to get up there, Rennie. Yeah. Okay. So the lag is way behind. I can only read what's on the YouTube side. Will the Osmo Action work as a webcam? Oh yeah, it does. I guess I could try it. Well, I could use it and move it around. Well, I can move this camera around too, but yeah, the Osmo Action does. I just never hooked it up though. Um, I use that one quite a bit for just videoing, you know, whatever I'm going to put up. And the Osmo Pocket is this very small. I don't know if you know what the Osmo Pocket looks like. It's a very small camera too, but made by DJI again. Um, Sometimes I use that one because it's quick, fast to pick it up and go. And it has the head is gimbaled, so it's pretty good. The action camera is not gimbaled, but it has something called Rock Steady, which is not bad. Not the greatest, but it's not bad. But I did buy a gimbal for it. Let me see if I can find it. Hold tight, I didn't go away. I'm still here. Okay, here is the gimbal for the action camera's in here right now with the microphone on the side. So let me just see here if I can turn this on, get it ready, and see what happens. Put it up, power on. There. So now when I move this, you see how the camera stays, and it's like, okay, well, it'll turn. See the camera, if I move the handle back and forth, the camera stays. So it's pretty good. It's not bad. And I can push a button on the, if I just hold it like this steady, I can push a button, and look at how far this thing will turn. From there, it goes all the way around to where it started, and then some. And that's the end. So it's 1.5 times all the way around, which is, wow, goes like a long way. And not only that, let's see how it goes this way. It goes right upside down, and if I pull the button the other way, so I don't have to move the gimbal, it's all the way the other way. And what else can you do? I can do tip to a certain degree, just like that. And then there's different modes, the PF mode and all them different modes. But yeah, works good, works really good. And then it has an external microphone too. So now I just turned it off. So I have a gimbal for this camera, and I have a gimbal for my phone, and I have a gimbal for my big 35mm type camera. Okay, whoops, I'm missing some stuff here. Need coffee now, yeah, to stay awake. Tommy says, I can even use my cheap action camera as a webcam. Yeah, perfect. Better video quality than the camera on the laptop. My iPhone, yeah, well, iPhone cameras are, or I mean, phone cameras are very good today. Nowadays, like, yeah, that action camera or the whole gimbal. Like, I know it has, you can set the rock steady in the camera itself, and it's not bad. I used to have just a stand, well, this stand that the light is on, this thing here, and I had my camera on here instead of the lights. That action camera, and I could walk or run with it, and it would stay pretty steady with no gimbal, just the camera gimbal. And then I did purchase this for that. Well, it's for any action camera, like a GoPro or something. Did that gimbal come with the camera, or did you have to buy it separate? It's separate, yeah. The camera itself, believe it or not, I got for free because of some weird. Okay, why is that light on? The side lights are green. They're on there. I don't know why they're on. They should be off because it's not on. The camera itself is about $300 or something like that. $300, and the gimbal is another couple $100, I think. Oh, now the lights did go off. I think when you touch the buttons. It's too bad it didn't come together. But how I got this camera for free is my Osmo Pocket. See if I can find it. Hang on. I'm going to disappear on you again for a while. Here we go. The Osmo Pocket, this little thing. Let me turn it on so you can see how it does this. There. So now it's, see the head? It's gimbaled. And you can set it for like follow mode or whatever. So anyway, this camera here, I had another one, right? This is my second one. Now I had one before, and what would happen, I'll turn it off, so now it goes to sleep. So I had one of these before, a little DJI, well, let me show you this. This is the screen that, it's too bright, you can't see the screen. But anyway, that's the screen. So I had one before, and somebody said when I played a video, they said um, I can hear hissing sound. Good bit of kit, yeah, cool. Very thank you very much for the tips and donate. Okay, laugh out loud. I am too cheap to pay $300 for a camera. Yeah, but at the time, the new GoPros are what, a 9, version 9, or are they up to 11 or something? This camera here was way better than the GoPro 8. It's almost matched the 9. And then the 9 was like several $100s more, several $100s more than that. So if you go on Amazon, you should be able to find out what these are worth now. But anyway, so I took this Osmo Pocket, it's called, the DJI Osmo Pocket, and there was hissing sound. So what I did was I contacted Amazon because I bought it on Amazon. And this one is, I forget how much money. They're all expensive. I can't tell you what this was worth because I don't remember. But they said, I called Amazon, I told them, and they said, no problem. We'll email you uh, a return postage thing, so you don't have to put the postage on, and we'll refund your money once you get that. Send it back, and then we'll refund your money. It was $300, right? $300 for this little camera. But what a great camera, though. I use this quite a bit. So, anyways, I get an email, saying that they've refunded my money. So I go on Amazon and look. Yes, there's my money. And also, the email said, keep the camera. Like, I don't know why, but they just said keep it, like a $300 camera. That's what Amazon does. They're billions and billions. They're the richest company in the world. Um, so they said keep it. So then what I did was took that money, that $300 I got back, and I bought the Osmo Action camera. It was right side up. That thing. And I'll turn this on later and show you what it does. But so I had the Osmo Pocket still in my hand, but it made a hissing sound. So I thought, well, maybe I'll call DJI company and see what they'll do. And because there's another new one out, these are kind of obsolete. There's the version 2 or whatever. So DJI said, send it back. So I sent it back to them, and they sent me this one. So in other words, I got this camera for nothing, for free, because they gave me my refund. So cool. So anyway, let me turn this one on. It can be temperamental. So now it's on. So now the screen is on the back here. You can see there's the screen. It's on the back. So I got a voice command. Let's see if it works. Screen switch. There. And now the screen is on the front and not on the back. Whereas the GoPros can have screen on front or back. So switch screen. Screen switch. Makes a noise and switches back to here. So now if I say start recording, see what I say, it's temperamental. Start recording, stop recording. Okay, let's start it automatically. Now it's recording. So stop recording, stop recording. There, it stopped recording. Now if I say shut down, poof, shut down. I can't turn it on with the voice, but it has a couple of commands, which are kind of neat. Works perfect. Can't complain. It takes, 4K video. It does all the latest stuff. I have the DJI Osmo 4. Okay, it's called the Osmo 4 already, eh? Wow. Is that the little one there, Rennie, or more like the GoPro kind of style? The Osmo Action 1 has gone back up in price. Because they're what? Because they're oh, because they're yeah, it's a discontinued. Unfortunately, I think they are up to 400 Canadian dollars. Holy smokes! Still nice, but pricey. Yeah, you can probably buy the version 2. Or Rennie says he's got an Osmo 4. What kind of camera is that? I never even looked at that. Well, even my Mavic Pro is, they don't make them anymore. It's obsolete. But like I said, that one was their flagship. It makes me sort of proud of them. Hey, uh, that would be handy as a dash cam. Yeah, I actually have a dash cam too. Also, never use it. I wouldn't mind getting one of those. I forget the brand name where you can talk to it. And you say whatever the words are. You can say blah blah blah, uh, save or whatever the words are. You can talk to it, which would be nice. Very 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 handy. But I was adding up how many cameras a person really has. Like you have your phone that has the camera, so I counted up. So here I have 2 cameras right here, and my phone. So that's 3. I have a camera on my laptop. I have a webcam. I have now only 2 35 millimeter cameras. You know, the bigger ones where you do photography, other photography with video. Even those cameras can do streaming. Um, I forget what else. There's a dash cam, and like it's simply amazing. Okay, so I got this gimbal for the Osmo action camera. Then let's see what these ones are for. This one here is for, this one here for the Osmo action camera. I can set this up somewhere and leave it there and then work it with my phone from a distance away. So I can put it up like over a gopher hole or something and then video from a long way away. And I can tell it to turn and program it to do whatever I want it to do. That's another reason I bought that one. And then this one here is another bigger gimbal. This is for, this one's for my like my 35 millimeter type camera. That's this one here. It does all kinds of stuff too. I don't even use these things. So there's this one. Then what's this one? Oh, this one's for my phone. I just have an Android. So this one is for my phone. And it does all kinds. It's got a big knob. Well, this is the front of it. It's got all these knobs and things. There's a rolling type knob on here, which does, I don't even remember what it all does. But yeah, this one's for my phone, or I guess you could put a action camera up in here too, because this thing like pulls open and closed. That one. The other one is for my other cameras. They got all these things, newfangled things. I don't even use them. I'm trying to think. Like Guy Mudness. Like holy smokes, kind of a waste of money just sitting there. And there you go. I'm a cheap guy, and yet, well, it's like I was saying, when you get, somebody's gambling, 400. You must have made some money, and won. It said you won 400. Okay, you rolled. Oh, maybe it's one time, so it makes your money that you gamble plus the same amount. So you made 400 there. Good, way to go. Cool. Okay, what's that huge box in the middle of the screen? Oh, that's the background. Okay, anyway. And there's the easy camera. Okay, cool. Everything's under control again. Just to drop frames. You want to know how many drop frames I've got? 119,000 since I started dropped frames. So no wonder you guys are jerky, jerky. You're watching the jerky thing like an old time film. I apologize. That's that's my end, guys. And you're gonna have to do like Tommy there. Keep you see the word live underneath the video. You if it's gray, you're not up to snuff. It's got to be red. So you click on it and it'll update you. You can change the speed also of your video by clicking the little gear thing, the little the gear icon there, and then you can speed up your, if it helps. I don't know. The Osmo Action 1 has, oh yeah, has gone back up. You went and looked, did you, at on Amazon? Yeah, would be handy. Oh, what I did was mistake. I put the Osmo Action camera, this one, in the dash and videoing as I was driving to put up a video. Well, and it's summertime in Medicine Hat, and the sun is beating down on here, and it just quit. Got too hot, and just simply quit. So that's something for you guys. So if you ever have one of these, or possibly any kind of action camera like that, if it gets too hot, they'll probably shut down. So that's what this one did. So and once you know that, then you know how to stay out of problems. Good roll there, Sky. And do you guys have the same time we do, or is the summertime you have the same time as us? And in the winter it changes 1 hour. It's too bad. I think Canada voted on leaving the times things alone, and it was out. It was they lost the vote by not very much. But if I'd have known that, I'd have voted like leave the time alone. Just leave it. Why have to change twice a year, back and forth, back and forth? Oh, somebody was saying, yeah, you were saying that camera there, the Akaso or what, however you say that. I looked that camera up. It's pretty good. It's actually not a bad. If you're gonna buy an action camera, cheap again, you know. Wow, you rolled a 70. I think you came in second place now. Let me go have a look. Let's see where you are. Guy, goodness. Good rolling. Or good thing, whatever whatever you want to call it. You're now in third place. You're right behind somebody called Ronnie Braun by 400 points about. Wow, very cool. And then you see, this is it. Ronnie Braun, it says he's been on my lives for 6 hours and 58 minutes. And Sky, you've been on for 1 hour and 42 minutes. And you're caught right up to him already. Well, Ronnie Braun doesn't gamble too much. I think he just sits in the stream to gain points, probably trying to get a T-shirt or something. Those are 10,000. Well, I don't know what a T-shirt's worth, but there's some 10,000 points. That's a long way. That's a long way away. She Devil is in fourth, Tommy, and Amy from Amethyst Haze Adventures is in fifth place, and then Neil is in. Everybody below you guys are less than 1,000 points, chips. So you four guys are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of you are at least over the 1,000 mark. All my dashcam video are from that, however you pronounce that name. The stabilization is really good. Yeah, I know. I actually looked them cameras up. They're pretty good. The picture quality is decent, but not stellar. What about rock steady stuff? Does it have when you go see the action camera can go up to so many degrees, and then it goes wonky. Like if you turn it this way too far, then the horizon tilts, and it's not very far, so it can only tilt a little bit, and then the horizon. Whereas the GoPro 9 and up or whatever, you can turn it all the way, and it's still straight. So I guess as time goes on, you rolled a 39. Cool, and you're up to 1500 or 1100. 42. Oops. I think Sky just moved into second place. I've only got 6,000 points. You guys are good. Yeah. Oh no, Ronnie Brown, you're 20 points away, Sky, from second place. 20 points. One more gamble and a win will get you there. You'd be in second place. They don't have horizon leveling at all, unfortunately. Oh, okay. Whereas actually a gimbal would probably come in real handy for that if you worry about the. Oh, what was that? They took that camera that you have and compared it with uh, a GoPro of some sort. I don't know what it was, 789 or whatever the number is. Compare. Well, see, GoPro is pretty good, so it's pretty hard to compare. But yeah, the video quality was a little poorer, but it did. Oh, the audio wasn't as great either. The audio on this thing is not great. It picks up like really good. So you can buy this thing for the Osmo Action. Just this little, hard to show you what it's got a Type C on there, and then it's got a plug-in there for a microphone, 1/8-inch jack or whatever you call that, and then it's got a C on the bottom. So what I do here is I have this little microphone that you can put on your lapel. Can't even see it. I'm going to plug that into here, and then together this fits together like so. I can move the microphone like this or twist it, what have you. So when I put this on the Osmo Action camera, like other way, like that, then I can move this microphone, in or out. Because the mic on the camera itself was kind of like way too sensitive or something. It was so that's why I put this mic on, like the wind and stuff. That's what it was. If you're out in the wind, it just you don't hear anything because it picks up the wind really well. The microphone is just a tiny hole somewhere. I don't even know where it is. See, it's only one hole. Where I think the GoPro cameras have microphones all around, like one top, one sides, and stuff. So, Gamble 100. Oh wow, Gamble is on. Oh, cooldown. Yeah, right. You got 4 more seconds, and then you can. Cooldown. You can't just gamble, get anywhere. Oh, Tommy's up to 3,000. Holy. Oh, wait a second. Stream 45. Sky has 3,000. Oh, you took first place. Tommy, I can't read these. 200. Okay. Yeah, the built-in mics suck big time. Yeah, no kidding. They have to be waterproof. Oh yeah, really? I didn't know about that. I don't even know if the action camera is not waterproof, but it may be water resistant or something. Like I don't know if you can put it on. Well, yes, I think you can. I think you can. I'm not too sure about that. It's because all the holes in here, you can. They're all like. Yeah, I think you can put it in the water up to a certain depth. I'd be chicken to try it. Well, good. Let me see what you guys got, where you stand as far as points go. Okay, I'm in first place. Yay. Sky is now at 32.46. Ronnie Braun, 29.60. And She Devil, 1998. Remember that year? 1998. And then Neil, 13.20. And then Amy is still at 1,000. She won't move because she's not here today. But there we go. Oh, you have one of those too, those AXO. When I watched the videos on that camera, the guy said the name, but I forgot how to pronounce it. If it's in a waterproof case, there's no mic, I suppose. But at least you can take it underwater when you go fishing or something, I guess. I love I have the Brave 4. Oh, AXO Brave 4. Oh, okay. Yeah, I looked that camera up because Neil was saying something about their good cameras. So I went and had a look just to see. It's not that I'm in a market for one. I've got so many cameras already. And they just sort of happened over time. I can't afford to go out and buy these things all the time. But I wanted to keep making videos and stuff. Yeah, if you put it in the waterproof thing, when you go kayaking, you put it on your paddle. And move slowly. Yeah, no kidding. Budget cameras. Talking about budget cameras. Here's one another camera I forgot. It's in a holder it's another action camera. It's called the SJ Cam, but it's in a holder for like so you can put it if you have a gimbal. I use that gimbal for my cell phone. This is it here. It's called the SJ camera. That's the back. $50, but works like a charm. Beautiful video. Unbelievable. I don't use it anymore though because I got these other ones. Um, I actually have a rattling sound in the front of my van, and I was trying to figure out where is that coming from. So I took this camera and I tied it on under there so I could see what's knocking. So even if it fell off and I lost it, I didn't. It's an old 4-year-old camera, and really right now it's worth nothing. So I really didn't care if I lost it, but I got it back. Rolled a 50 and won. Holy smokes! Good rolling. You should go and get yourself a 100-sided dice in real life, so you can practice. You're winning 100% of the time for now. And that's why I think it has a limit of 500, so that you don't. The limit was something like 10,000 or something as a default, or maybe that's somewhere in there. So if you had 10,000 points and you just rolled it low, you're gone. Well, then I set up the payouts. I set that up. People were losing too much at a 50-50 chance, even a 50-50 chance. So I upped the ante. I added, I said, okay, from 1 to 25 is a losing, and 26 to 50 was one times or something like that. So at least you can win some money. I know I keep winning. I would never do that in real life. Yeah, you got a place to gamble there. You just go there on a lucky street night. Well, no, then you're using real money. And usually, if I was in Las Vegas, just because to go visit, and I didn't gamble very much. Just I would if I got I would get hooked, doing things. So I stopped. I just wanted to see what Las Vegas was like. Well, we got winners here tonight. Great, fantastic. Rolled a 28, just over. I think 25 is the limit when it's at zero. You don't make any money. I always got my microphone way too high. Let me turn that down a bit. I have a tendency to talk loud anyway, simply because I don't see you guys sitting out there, and so it feels like you're far away, far, I guess. And that's why I talk pretty loud. Because even when I play this back hey, we're back down to 59% frame rate loss instead of 60. And I bet you Shaw would be faster. And well, it's only 10:30 here, so maybe people aren't going to bed yet when they get off the Wi-Fi. Good luck. Good luck there, Neil. You rolled a 52. I see the timing on the from the chat window to the YouTube window is sometimes up to 5 seconds delay. So I knew what you got before even YouTube knew what you got. I'm not a gambler at all. Yeah. Well, you wouldn't know it. You win. Would probably spend $20 and stop in a casino. Yeah, I had when I worked at Future. It was called Future Shop at the time. When I worked at Future Shop. Um, Way to go, Tommy. Um, hey, you guys are all over them, getting up to the 3,000 mark there. No problem. Um, when I worked at Future Shop, the guy I worked with, another computer technician. I was a computer technician guy. Um, he would all. There was a what do you call it? Those. Well, you played. They're all over the place. Those. Not a what you not a one-armed bandit, but you push the button, you can play different games on. He'd go over there every day after work, and he'd always say, "Oh, I won lots. I won lots every time." I said, "Nobody ever wins lots like that. Somewhere you're lying." But I went with him one time, and you start with $20. If you lose the $20, you're finished. Well, not finished, but he did. He stopped at 20. But the one time I went with him there, he won like over $100. So that's not a bad return. But you're not winning all the time, like he said. Somewhere along the line, you lose, and you forget those, I guess, or whatever. Stream elements, all donation. Okay, another plug. Oh, your name goes up on lights in the top of the screen up there if you do make a donation. Right now, it says the latest donator was. Look at this. When you get old. Anyway, John from JSK Enterprise donated. I think one time we wanted to test to see if it worked. He donated $3, and then it shows new subscribers at the top there. Bin, Binta B, and then farther over to the right it says $4 total donation thing. What are you laughing about, Tommy? My neck, my chin, or my old people get this? I haven't seen an old person yet that doesn't have this. And it's weird. All through life, when you're young, teenagers, you're growing up, you don't even think about old age. And then when you get there, you wondered, holy smoke, here I am, here I are. And it's weird. I don't feel like I'm 70. I might look like I'm 70, but you don't. It's funny. I'll bet you all. So that if I feel this way, I can guarantee you that there's every old person out there don't feel their age unless you're. I guess you don't want to get sick or hell. I mean, I take two handfuls of pills every day. That's what happens with old age. But if you can stay relatively healthy, once you get sick, you're going to pay through the nose for medications and stuff. So you don't want to get unhealthy if you can help it. One of my good friends turning 60 next week. She's so nervous about turning 60. You better celebrate. Tell her to go and celebrate with her. Take some drinks over, whatever. 60 is a milestone. You hit the big 6-0. So let me tell you a story. Last year, no, the year before, when I was 68, I think 68. Yes, I had cancer at 39, and now I'm 56, and love that I'm 56. Perfect, beautiful, beautiful, and right on that you beat that. That's a long time. That's 20 years ago. Holy smokes, good for you. Right on, looking good on you. A story. Okay, I decided to go across or from Medicine Hat to Vancouver, but take my time. Instead of driving there over in 1 day or 2 nights or 2 days, I took almost a month. I left Medicine Hat on July the 8th, and I got to Lethbridge. I stayed there, and then on July the 9th, I went to I went to Frank Slide, and I went to some falls there, and then because I wanted to make it to Vancouver on July 30th, because the 31st was my birthday, and my friends in Vancouver, we were going to celebrate then a birthday. The number wasn't important. I think I was 68. Think of that number, 68. It's July 31st. So I get to Vancouver on July 30th. Oh, I didn't know you had cancer there, Neil, at 35. But he doesn't say how old he is now. Anyway, so I get to Vancouver on the 30th, and then we said, okay, tomorrow we'll go out to a place called Double D's. It doesn't mean what you think it does. Double D is two men that are Doug and Dave or something, and they owned a pizza and spaghetti house place. So we in Vancouver City, like Vancouver, Burnaby. I call Vancouver, Burnaby, Surrey, all them places I just call Vancouver in general. A few million people, right? A few million people. So we go to Double D's at they open at 4, so I think we went there at 6 o'clock. Let's say 6 o'clock. We get there and we sit down, and Eddie and Monica, who I was with, were talking, and they said happy birthday to me, and what have you. And then some lady down in the next table, she says, "It's your birthday today, July 31st." I said, "Yes." She said, "Well, it's my birthday today, July 31st." What the heck? Here we are, two people in the same little place in a city of millions at the same time, and we both. I mean, even there's millions of people have birthday on July 31st, but meeting at that time. So then a few tables farther down the way, some guy, he says, "What? Today's my birthday, July 31st." Another guy. So that was three of us. That's an unusual thing right there. So then I said I was 68. The guy, uh, the guy was 58, and the girl was 48. So we're 10 years apart exactly. So I should have rushed out and bought a ticket of some sort to win. Like that's incredible odds right there. Three of us, same little place, July 31st, three of us, and 10 years apart. Like, it was unbelievable. It was amazing. Wayne, I remember your 69th birthday video. Weren't you shirtless, eating a sandwich, and standing on a desolate highway in Alberta on that one? Now, I'm going to have to think about that one. I don't remember that, but yeah, could it be? Rob on the road is in the house. I didn't see you come in, Rob. Well, he's tomorrow already. No, you're getting up. It's 10:30 here, my time, p.m. Uh, and then we have, I don't know what times, like Tommy is in here. She's, I think, a couple hours or 2 or 3 hours different from me. So it's probably midnight there or close to, or there, close to after. You were, trust me. I'll have to look that one up, Neil. My birthday on the 69th, 1 year ago. I must have been here in Medicine Hat on a desolate road. Was I out? See, last year I think I went out ghost town hunting. I went to a whole bunch of ghost towns. Sky says, NW, oh my God. Oh, 12:35. Oh, see, it's after midnight there. I call it midnight because I tell a couple of stories. Uh, Several times I told the stories of Beeping Slooty and Rindersella and the P Little Frigs. I used to tell those stories. I don't know Rindersella. I mean, Beeping Slooty. That I can't remember that story very well. But the P Little Frigs, I told that several times. And once you, like, when you, like Rindersella, I can't even hardly say Cinderella forward. I couldn't tell that story forward. I have to tell it backwards. All the words are backwards. So, like, a long time ago in a corn country, there lived a beautiful girl. This beautiful girl's name was Rindersella. Also in this corn country lived this Pransome Hints. Now, this Pransome Hints was going to have a Bancy Fall. So he invited people from Riles Mound. And, the story goes on. Okay, good night, Sky. Thank you for popping in, and thanks for gambling. You made a pile of money tonight. They'll be there for you next time when you pop in. And thanks for donating your time. Is popping in and saying hi. Beautiful. Thanks to all my. Oh, what does this Rob on the road? 536 there, yeah. 536 where Rob on the road. He's across the pond there. So there you go. We got people here from all different times. I think Loves You, if you know that name, Loves You. I can't remember. That's her name, I think. Loves You. Well, not you, but Loves. I don't know. She's Philippines, and I think that is what time in the Philippines? 15 hours from me. It's like on the other side of the world. Yeah, Sky was in. It's somebody I know personally. I've met in person. So that was cool. I went to her town, and she came to Medicine Hat once or twice maybe when. Well, I seen her once when she was passing through, sort of thing. 448. Holy smokes! I gotta go look and see what you guys are at. You guys are way on top there. Okay, let's see who's in first or second place and third place. We got. I've got 6,700. Sky has 3664. She Devil has 3416. Ronnie Bond still with 2960. Neil's catching up close. He's 1,000 behind Ronnie Braun. So you're 1, 2, 3, fourth place. Wow, simply amazing. Let's see who's got. And then the lowest ones now are Boondock Charlie is 105. He hasn't been in the lives for a little bit. Brandon's Outdoor Adventures. Oh, wow. Okay, the 106. Magnificent Germany with Darian. Super Soak. Eagle VP. RVing with G. Snow Deb. Charlie Grace. So those are the kind of the lowest ones, but they don't, if they're not in. Oh, wow. A 79 will give you some chips. 26.64. You're pulling up to second place there, or third place. Rob on the road. Let's see how many points you have, or how many chips you got. There's Loves You. I don't see your name. Oh, let's go next. Rob on the road. John Chalker. Well, you could type in exclamation point chips and it'll tell you how many you have. Or I gotta look through a list here. Page 2, page 3. I can't see it. Oh, here's Fordman, Kenneth. He's only got 254. Unfortunately, he doesn't stop in the lives anymore. That guy's too busy. He's all doing all kinds of. Well, look at there. Tommy's just on top of everything. She's putting in, and I do have Rob on the road in the Stream Elements thing, so it came up. All I have to do now is tomorrow or whenever is remember to put the ones that aren't in there, put their names in. So it's something to. This Tommy is incredible. I owe you so much. You're on top of everything. You come to all my lives. I don't think there's one live I put out that you're not on. Wow. But I do appreciate each and every one of you, though. Um, Thank you for spending the time. Okay, it's 2 hours and 21 minutes. So maybe in another 10 minutes we're going to have to call it a night because you guys got to go to sleep. Well, some of you are just getting up. Well, it's tomorrow already. You're living in the future. My life needs to be changed around there. Thank you. Let's switch to. Oh, that's just a white light. Ooh, that's just yellow, and that's both. Rob on the road. I'll be dropping a giveaway video soon. Nothing exciting, but something fun. I gotta stop in and check your channel a little bit more. I'm always behind in everything, and I keep saying I'm behind. I hope you guys know that I mean that. I am behind. So as the light sort of slowly gets like this camera here is crystal clear when there's lots of light happening, and not fake light like this, like sunlight. Wow. I have to get You have to get up at 6 and it's 12:30 already. We won't ask how old you are, but I think the older you get, the less you sleep. I know people. Well, I don't know. I know some older people that go to bed at 9:30, 10 o'clock, but they're up at 4 in the morning. I'm a night person. I stay up later at night, and I can't get up early. I can't get up at 8 o'clock. It's tough. Well, my phone goes to sleep at 11 o'clock by itself, and it wakes up at, I think, 7. So if somebody left me a note, uh, thank you very much for oh, that's another plug. Um, uh, Today I was up before 8, so I have been dealing with, oh yeah, you're telling me insomnia. I don't have it bad as you do, I don't think. Uh, because I don't think I understand what it means really. But I can feel for you because, I mean, it's something. I get about 4.5 hours of sleep a day, usually less. Yeah, and don't you work at night, or is your night shift all the time, or is it just a shift, like sometimes day, sometimes night? 4.5, 4 hours. Holy smokers! So I'm a night owl guy. I'm not. I just sometimes adore people that are morning owls. Like they can get up early, and that's kind of the best time of the day in the summer. If you can get up early like that, oh wow! You're. I had friends that I used to go fishing with here, and we would get up like that, 5 o'clock, and it's already light, like so. And then we get out fishing, and we come home by noon because uh, it seems like you fished for a long day, a whole day. Permanent night shift. Oh, okay. Yeah, it sounds like Tommy gets a whole 4 hour sleep whether you like it or not, or less. 4 hours or less of sleep a night. Wow. I don't know what insomnia really is, though. I guess it prevents you from sleeping, or you can't get to sleep, or whatever. But like, do you feel kind of rested like in the day when you're up? Like, or are you fighting all day long as being kind of tired or something? I don't know. The older you get, then you have things going on, like different ailments. I got like back. I've had surgery on my back twice for like called herniated disc pain running down your leg. And then when I went and got the surgery, man, it was instantaneous relief. I'm laying on the bed, and the nurse comes over trying to wake me up after the surgery. The first thing I did right after I woke up, I moving to try to see. Oh, well, I had a thing called a hemostat, a hose in your back to suck everything out of there while it's healing. And I was trying to move, and an instantaneous relief, no more pain down my leg. It was beautiful. You get home from work around 8:30. Uh, we'll be bright-eyed and bushy-tailed by noon. I am not able to fall asleep easily, and most times when I do fall asleep, I don't sleep long, which is why I try to stay up a bit before turning in. I have restless legs as well. Ooh, oh, but hey, I should have wrote that down. I don't know if it was you or some other. There's a few people that have restless leg, and I had it. I don't have it like very bad, but I do know what it feels like. It's like for me, you're trying to sleep and you have to get up. You got to move. You got to keep. Otherwise, if you're laying there, you're constantly moving your legs, trying to get to some position. So you got to get up and move around, walk and stuff. But anyways, that doesn't happen very often to me. But I was on YouTube looking up restless leg. There is a pill that this one lady, she said for the first time in her life, she got to sleep soundly all night long with not one, and she had it bad. Let me tell you. I mean, whether she was lying or not, how do you know to believe people? But that was her experience, anyways. This pill that she took, I forget what it is now. It's probably easy to look up, um, but it's supposed to do. It might not work for everyone, but it sure worked for her. And she finally got a good night's sleep, and maybe the next night's whatever was good. But wow, restless leg. So insomnia and restless leg. So you, I can see why. Now I have a tendency to. I can't sleep on my back. I am a side sleeper, either side. And because my hips are sore, I got something else problem. It's not back pain. It's called the SI joint. If you guys know what that means, an SI joint problem. Those big bones on your hip, they have a crack in them, like in your skull. It has crack. It's supposed to be there, and somehow that it's that crack that's the problem. So I have this belt you wear around your hip and you tighten it up, and it relieves it. It makes a good relief right away. So yeah, look into that, Tommy. Type in something about restless leg syndrome and like fixes for or whatever you type in to search, and you might come across the same lady that had that, and they give the name of it and everything. And I think it's just over the. I don't know if it's over the counter. Well, maybe. Well, either way, you go to the doctor and say, "Here, I need this pill just to try it out, just to see if it works." Uh, is often prescribed. Oh, maybe that's it right there. For stress. Have you heard of that name there? The whatever the I don't. Amtriptyline. Trip, Triptyline. That sounds familiar. That might even be it. I think it was tonic water. I have to go back and look it up. Look again. Now that may work. You see, there's two of those. One of them I don't like. It's tonic water, and then there's one called. Uh, they're both carbonated, but one doesn't have that medication. That not medication. That you want to call it drug, whatever is in there that has one chemical in there that I just can't. I don't like the taste of it, so I usually buy the other one, and it's what's tonic water and soda, not cream soda, but soda water. It's just more or less water that's carbonated. I used to have a carbonation machine where you put water in it, put it, and seltzer one, maybe Alka Seltzer like stuff. But look that up anyway, Tommy. I hope something you can come across something that might relieve it a little bit. I can't take that one. It triggers my and now you have migraines too. Migraines are horrible. My mother had, bless her soul, love my mother. Um, uh, she had something like that too. Like she actually had like you have a pupil in your eye that opens and closes as light, strong light. It closes up, and then when it's darker out, they get bigger. Well, she had like pressure behind her, or like I guess in the eyeball itself or something. So they actually drilled a hole a little higher up than your in the colored part of your eye yet, not in the white, in the colored part. They drilled another hole in there to relieve the pressure and stuff. She had migraines like that too. But when you looked at her eyes, she had two pupils, one above the other in each eye. It was amazing. It helped her. She had such headaches that she did like after supper or something. She just had to go lay down. It's just and close your eyes. And I don't know what it felt like. I mean, if she can explain it, and I can't comprehend. And whatever you guys have there, I do feel for you because I have my aches and pains. And the thing is, you go to the doctor and I say, hey, I got herniated disc, and he says, oh yeah, blah blah blah, but he doesn't know what it feels like. He might be a specialist on herniated discs, but he doesn't know what that feels like. I've had migraines since a teenager. Oh, wow. But I was prescribed that whatever drug is for some reason, and boy, oh boy, never again. Okay, well, don't try that one. But anyways, look that up. It might be whatever, and if it's that one, like I said, it may work for some person. But look that up anyway, and hopefully next time I see you, we'll find out what happened or whatever. It'd be nice if you could, alleviate one thing a little bit. If always. Oh, anyways, I was saying I'm a side sleeper, right? And living in here, I'm not in a big bed. My bed is only 32 inches wide, right? And being a side sleeper, so you're on this side, and every single time that I have to turn, well, I have to wake up. So I wake, and then I turn over to the other side, give it a chance, because my hip is sore. So then I roll over on the other side, and then I don't know how long later. I should look at the time that happens, whether it's every hour or every half an hour. So I'm awake lots of times during the night, just flip over, and I can't just roll over to the other side. I have to actually, I call it spinning. I have to spin this way and spin back. So that's the way I sleep. I know. And this bed actually that is in this van, it's a high top van. I don't know if I ever show you guys what it looks like on the inside. You see what it looks like from the outside. To me, it's an ugly looking van. It's just got a high top on it, and it's just big and bulky. But anyway, the bed had a back on it. It was a sofa that I'm sitting on, actually. And it had a back that you could lean against behind me here. Well, that back, you could go flip, flip, and it would flip out, and it would be almost a king size bed. But the problem with that was that I couldn't walk back and forth. If I had to get up, I have a bathroom in the back there. So if I had to get up and go to the bathroom, well, you can't just, like, there is no walkway. It's flipped out and it went up against the cupboards on the side here, so I couldn't even stand up beside it. So the thing is, every single day, every single night, to go to bed, I'd have to unfold the bed, put the sheets on, and then a mattress on top of that, because you're sleeping on, it's not foam, it's cotton that's underneath there. So I never get mold growing under there, because when your body sweats, it just, if there was a board under there, like most vans have a board underneath, that's where mold will grow, because your body loses moisture, and it goes all the way through your mattress to the board. That's one common problem with people that build out vans. So they figured drilling a bunch of holes in there and adding a little bit so the air can flow, then it stops that. So anyway, this bed, but so folding it up and down every single day, nice place to sleep, but I wanted to just go out walking or something or whenever, and when I come back to the van, just lay down. So that's the way I wanted it, and sleep. So I took the back part right off and threw it in the dump. Took it to the dump. So this is not original way. I just kept the seat. Now that was small. That seat is actually, I think, 30 inches. So the mattress I got on here is 32 inches. So it hangs over the edge by 2 inches. So it's a small bed. Yeah, no kidding. It's smaller than a twin. And like I said, every time I turn, I gotta flip. I gotta spin in one spot. That would get old quick for me. Yeah, no problem. I've been in here 4 years now. This, okay, 2018 to 2019, 20, 21. Yeah, 4 years, 22. May, just passed. April, May the 1st. I forgot to celebrate. May the 1st. My first day of retirement and first day living in my van. So it's 4 years and 5 days. 4 years and 4 days. I've been spinning in my bed. Figure out how many hours that is. Let's say you get 6, 7 hours of sleep a day. I don't get 8. So uh, that's how many hours. Well, you're supposed to be spending a third of your life in bed. So there goes a third of 4 years. So, like, a third of 4 years. So you mean I've spent more than 1 year in my bed? This is ridiculous. I meant letting the bed up and down. Oh yeah, that. Well, I didn't even try that. I've never slept in it when it went down. I put it down just to see how big it was, and then I laid on it with no sheets or nothing on it. just to see. Well, then it has the crack in there where the back would fold down, and it's on some sort of metal thing, so it folds once and then down. So now if you put your sheets on and pillow and everything and you go to sleep, and then it's cotton and it had buttons, to look nice when it's in the sofa mode, couch sofa. Um, Looks nice, but cotton is hard to sleep on. Like it would be bumpy unless you put something down on there, like a mattress. So where do I store that mattress when I put the bed back up? So not good at all. And then again, if you put the sheets on and the pillows and let's say no mattress, you're just sleeping on that. You put a sheet down. So the next morning you get up, so you got to fold all the sheets up and the pillows because you can't just fold it up with everything on there. So I didn't even sleep on there one night. I took the back off right away and I took it to the nuisance ground, threw it away. I guess I could have put it in storage someplace, and if I sell the van, at least I could put it back on and sell it as. But I took the fridge out of here too. The fridge was one of those three-way fridges, 120 volts, 12 volts, or propane. And the propane, a lot of people have that fridge, and the propane would work no problem, even when you're driving. But the minute I drove my van, and if it tilts like 7 degrees, the pilot light would go out. So uh, it didn't work on the propane part side very well. And the 12-volt part, yes, would work, but then I didn't have solar and stuff at the time, so that was kind of out of the question. And 120 volts, well, I do have a converter or an inverter to change it to 120, but that would suck up power off my batteries, or you could be plugged in. Well, I never was at a place where you could plug in, so I took it out. I just put a dorm fridge, like a school dorm fridge, small fridge. Works. It's cold right now, keeping everything nice and cool. In the winter is a little different story. You don't get much sunlight, so your batteries aren't charged up fully all the time. Okay, guys, I'm on for 2 hours and 42 minutes, which means I think it's time to go and let you guys all go to sleep, or try to, Tommy, try to get some sleep. And I appreciate each and every one of you that were in the house tonight. I see there's still 3 hanging in there. So it is 11 o'clock here. I think I don't know. I might have something simple to eat. I don't have any. I like sometimes cornflakes. I don't have any. I'm not supposed to eat. Well, cornflakes are probably good, but milk. I'm not supposed to drink too much milk. All right, Tommy. I hope you get your mail thing soon. That'd be great. I'm curious. And whoever else is still in the house, appreciate each and every one of you for coming by. I almost 3 hours. Sometimes the time goes by like you wouldn't believe, and then sometimes it takes a long time to get 1 hour put in. Neil's still in the house here. All right, guys, we're going to call her a night. And you know what? Stay cool, be kind, stay awesome, and always, you're all nomadic outlaws. Just remember that. And we'll catch you guys all on the next